Hello everyone. Namaskaram. Dear learners, don't stress the could haves because if it should have, it would have. So why not flow with the flow of life, tumbling, rising, yet learning with the waves of life? In today's video, we will start Unit 2 of this chapter. Unit 2, Pressure exerted by liquids. We know that unlike solids, liquids do not have a definite shape. They acquire the shape of the container in which they are kept. Thus, the area of cross-section of a liquid is likely to change with the change in shape of the vessel. And we had learned in the previous videos of this chapter that on changing the area of cross-section, the pressure also changes. There are two factors on which the pressure in liquid depends. They are first, the height of the liquid, and second, the density of the liquid. Let us pick the first one. Now we will see how does the pressure depend on the height of the liquid. The pressure exerted by a liquid is directly proportional to the height of the liquid. Directly proportional means एक के बढ़ाने से दूसरा भी बढ़ेगा. That is, if we increase the height of the liquid, the pressure exerted by the liquid will increase. Now let us see the second factor, that is the density. How does density affect the pressure? So, the pressure exerted by a liquid is directly proportional to its density. So, we will say that on increasing the density of the liquid, the pressure exerted by the liquid will increase. So, now let us understand the first factor with an example. Suppose we take a water bottle with some water inside it. Now, let us make some holes in the water bottle using a sharp pin at different depths of the water bottle. So now we will observe water flowing out from all the holes. We will also observe that the water flowing out through the lowermost hole, which is at the bottom, covers much larger horizontal distance on the ground as compared to the water flowing from the upper holes. And we know it very well that the more is the pressure of a fluid, the more distance it will cover on the ground. So it can be concluded that the pressure of water near the lowermost hole is much greater as compared to the pressure of water from the upper holes. And that is why the water coming out from the lowermost hole covers a much larger distance as compared to the other holes. This experiment proves that the pressure exerted by a liquid is directly proportional to the depth of the liquid. The more is the depth, the more is the pressure. Now let's understand the second factor using another example. For this, we take two bottles. In the first bottle, let us fill 1 liter of water, while in the other bottle, let us fill 1 liter of kerosene oil. And then we place the two bottles on a horizontal surface. Now we will make holes in both the bottles using a sharp pin. But remember to make the holes at the same depth in both the bottles. दोनों bottles में जो holes हैं वो same depth या same height पर होने चाहिए. That is the main condition. After some time, we will observe that the water coming out from the water bottle covers a much larger distance on the ground, while the kerosene oil coming out or flowing out of the hole in the other bottle covers a lesser horizontal distance on the ground. This is because kerosene oil is less dense than water, or we can say that water is denser than the kerosene oil. And we had learned that more is the density of the liquid, the more is the pressure exerted by it. So because the density of water is more, therefore the pressure exerted by water is more, and because of which the water flowing out covers a larger distance. Whereas the density of kerosene oil being less, its pressure is also less, because of which the kerosene oil flowing out of the hole covers a lesser distance on the ground. So it can be concluded that pressure exerted by a liquid is directly proportional to its density. Now, since we have learnt the factors on which the pressure exerted by liquid depends, we can now frame the formula for pressure exerted by the liquids. The formula is P equals to H into D into G, where P is the pressure exerted by the liquid, D is the density of the liquid, H is the height of the liquid or the depth of the liquid, and G is the acceleration due to gravity. Now if we talk about unit of pressure, we had already learned in the previous video that pressure is usually measured in Pascal. The SI unit of pressure is Pascal or Newton per meter square. So here also the unit of pressure is same. The following points which you can see on the screen are to be noted and remembered. The first is the pressure in a fluid is directly proportional to its height or to its depth. That is, on increasing the height or the depth, the pressure exerted increases. Second, the pressure in a fluid is directly proportional to its density. That is, on increasing the density, the pressure exerted by the fluid increases. Third, the pressure in a fluid is directly proportional to the acceleration due to gravity. That is, on increasing the acceleration due to gravity, the pressure increases. You will learn about acceleration due to gravity in higher classes. And the fourth is pressure in a fluid is independent of the area of cross section, which means that pressure does not depend on the area of cross section in case of fluids. Whereas in the previous video we had learned that pressure depends on area of cross section, because there we were talking about the pressure exerted by solid things, and here we are talking about the pressure exerted by fluids. So keep a note that pressure exerted by a fluid does not depend on the area of cross section, while the pressure exerted by solid depends on the area of cross section. Next topic is lateral pressure. Unlike solids, fluids exert pressure not only at the base but also on the sides of the vessel. It is to be noted that fluids means both the gases as well as the liquids. The pressure exerted by the fluids on the sides of the containing vessel is called lateral pressure. जितने भी फ्लूइड्स होते हैं वो बेस पर भी प्रेशर लगाते हैं और उस वेसल की साइड्स पर भी लगाते हैं जिस वेसल में उन्हें कंटेन किया जाता है. सो वो प्रेशर जो फ्लूइड्स वॉल्स की साइड पर लगाते हैं, उस वेसल की वॉल्स के साइड पर लगाते हैं, उस प्रेशर को लेटरल प्रेशर कहते हैं. One important thing to be noted is that the more the depth of liquid, the more is the lateral pressure. जितनी ज़्यादा गहराई होगी किसी भी लिक्विड की, उतना ही ज़्यादा लैटरल प्रेशर वो लिक्विड लगाएगा उस वेसल की वॉल्स पर जिस वेसल में उसे रखा गया है. Now, the second point to be noted is that the liquids exert same pressure in all directions at a given depth, which means कि अगर depth constant रखी जाए, same depth अगर हम consider करें, तो liquids के द्वारा जो pressure लगाया जाता है सभी direction में वो equal होता है. So we say that liquids exert equal pressure in all directions at a given depth. So now let's summarize the entire thing which we have learnt in today's video. We have learnt that the pressure exerted by a liquid increases with the height of the liquid. It increases with the density of the liquid. Then we have learnt about the lateral pressure. We have also learnt that more the depth of water, more is the lateral pressure. After that, we had learned some important points also. So that's all for today. We will learn about some more important properties of liquids, some much more interesting behavior shown by liquids in the upcoming videos. So we will be flowing with the liquids in the upcoming videos. So, dear learners, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep flowing with the flow of life. Thank you all for being here. Goodbye.